It's me again. You can subdue but never tame me.
Week 8 preview. Week 7 review. Let's do it. Probably a pretty terrible singing intro, but you'll learn to deal with it.
I tweet too much. You'll deal with it.
I lost to Rampy solely because Ben told him about the two running backs that combined to score 42 points. This doesn't make Rampy a better owner, it makes him lucky. But, what are you gonna do? Christian managed to beat Spencer because both of Spencer's running backs got hurt in the first quarter. Christian didn't even start a kicker. He got lucky once again. Spencer got really unlucky, and he finally lost the game. Punching bag of the league lost. No surprise. My team sucks my team sucks lost to Cameron, just like I predicted. I mean, he lost by 8 points and he didn't start a running back or a defense, and somehow Cameron thinks that's an accomplishment to beat him. Crazy. Clap 4 beat No Fried Rice. This wasn't really a surprise either. No Fried Rice likes to score a lot of points when the other team does, and not score anything when the other team doesn't score any points. I know that probably didn't make sense, but basically every time No Fried Rice scores a lot of points, the other person does too. They just score more. And every time he scores very few, the other person scores few and still beats him. And you're probably thinking like, oh, well, when he doesn't score points, he loses. You're not telling us anything we don't know. Well, there's plenty of teams like Metal Spine that put up 60s every week and just lose because they're bad. And then the I Mighty start Deshaun Jackson on a bye week lost to Ben's main team. Okay, Week 8 preview. Okay, Week 8 we see some big matchups and we see some real jokers. This is my game of the week. Right off the bat, it's me and Clap 4. And the reason it's my game of the week is because Clap 4 is a really strong team, and if I lose, it's not looking very good for me in the playoffs. Matthew Stafford, if he plays, will do better than Kevin Cobb. MJD will be bested by Fred Jackson. Pierre Thomas, who I had to pick up, will play poorly, but Ahmad Bradshaw won't do anything either. Well, yeah, he will because he's playing the Dolphins. And you're probably wondering why I'm not starting Macklin. It's because Washington and Jackson both have very favorable matchups, although Calvin Johnson will probably outscore them both combined. Pettigrew and Clark won't do anything. They're both, basically not doing anything. It's a bad year for tight ends. Dez will do better than Manningham because Dez is a playmaker. David Akers will do phenomenal, as you would expect. And the surprisingly stout Bengals D will do about as good as the Cowboys. I'm going to give the slight edge to myself on that one, just because Clap 4 has a couple bye weeks, and I really need the win. My team sucks in TX Nurse. This one will be close, but I think Arian Foster will have another really good week, and TX Nurse will win. I just hate to go into the Cure Sucks games because he always starts people on bye and he has people on injured reserve, and it's just obnoxious. Alright, Ben and his cousin. Yeah, I'm not going to waste my time. Ben will win. Cam Newton will probably score more than Metal Spine's whole team. And this is an interesting one. Got two 5-2 division leaders going at it. Seagouch and Rampy. But Seagouch is almost all Green Bay players, and they're on a bye. And I have some inside information that tells me that Seagouch will probably just concede defeat this week, which is good for me, bad for Ben, and bad for Cameron. Bing Bong and USC Athlete. This is a game I'm looking forward to. Bing Bong is on a very high horse right now about winning, beating my team sucks, as I predicted he would. He thinks that he beat my team sucks, who didn't start a running back or a defense, so this entitles him to not be crumbling anymore. It's not the case. Even though Spencer has severe injury issues at running back, this one's not going to be close. You can take that one to the bank. As long as Spencer has running back starting and they're not all injured, this one won't be close, and I'll tell you why. Forte's on a bye. Let's just assume Cameron can start someone tier 2 or 3 in his place. C-Jax isn't going to do anything. Thomas isn't going to do anything. Miles Austin is going to get his catches stolen by Dez. Witten will play pretty well. Bolden won't do anything. Bronis isn't that good, and the Saints D isn't that good. Phil Rivers isn't very good either, but Steven Jackson will do better than Cameron's backup. If Beanie plays, he will do well, but I don't know if he'll play. Smith will get his yards. Hold on, let me check the games. Who are the Cards playing? They're playing Baltimore. So Fitz won't do great, but he'll get his points. Kendricks, he'll definitely be outperformed by Witten. Delone, Carter, see, that's what I'm talking about, bye weeks and injuries for Spencer. I'm going to predict that Bolden and Carter will combine for less than 5 points. And then Dan Bailey's a top-tier kicker, and the Giants are cutesy cute. No fried rice and hobbits. The only thing worth noting here is that Hobbits is projected 170. If that doesn't give you the giggles... he's not even starting LaShawn McCoy. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah, he is. But 170? That's ridiculous. Wow. I'm definitely not going to predict an upset here, but I don't think Hobbits will score 170. I have some interesting trade news. Disco Hobbits, who usually declines everything, has offered the mighty Sea Gouch Drew Brees and LaShawn McCoy for Aaron Rodgers. And I'm not sure if Sea Gouch will accept, but in a way it will help his team because that's, I'm not sure. I don't really like McCoy because there's always that threat that that very real threat that Vic will get hurt. But at the same time, Christian could use the help on his team. And on the other side, he'll get Brees, who's still top tier. But he will also be losing the best player in the league. So I don't know what he's going to do there. I put the division standings there at the end for anyone who's curious. This isn't the full division standing video. That one's going to come up after next week's normal preview. It'll be amazing. In waiver news, Ben took Tolbert when there were 4 other claims in for him. Rampy dropped Action J. That was smart. Spencer's still juggling tight ends since his one has a bye week. By his one, I mean Tony Gonzalez. I pick up a backup tight end for my impending bye week. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Big week coming. The crumble of Cameron will resume. And that's about it. I'm out.